Hi traders, welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 23rd of December, Monday the 23rd of September. Of course, all volumes are going to be dropping heading into Christmas, into the new year. And we may find that we do have some trading opportunities into Monday because it's a normal trading day. However, volumes will be light, so trade carefully, please. Before I go on, let me explain what a parabolic trend is. A parabolic trend is that all charts agree with the trend. So have a look at Bitcoin. We can see that whenever we get a buy signal into a level 2 or level 3, they are the most powerful signals there are. And if we get everything green, all green buy, all red sell. So just look out for that. And we're going through the charts now to confirm what we're expecting for next week. But as I said, trade carefully. We'll be coming back into the markets on the 6th of January after the holidays. So we don't expect much to be going on. However, we do have a lot of parabolic trends. So look out. DXY, let's go into the DXY. So this is the Pine script code. You should have it. If you don't have it, let me know. We'll get it to you. If you're in the Get Funded group, it's just another 100 quid because that just covers my costs. However, once you've got it, you just need one indicator because it's all packaged into one deal. So here we can see the DXY heading higher into next week with a level 3. And a fresh buy signal as well, and all the buyers in. Whenever you see this going on, this is the numbers of buyers are coming into the market, and then the price moves up. The price moves up, or of course, if you see a red, that means there's a number of sellers coming in. So once you've got the tools, it's very, very easy. And all you do, you just dial down to the 30-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, and you make your entries based upon the long-term trend. Very easy, very simple. Yen futures looking into next week, continued downtrend is likely, achieving lower highs and lower lows. So we have a fresh signal to the downside. So we do expect the price to move down into next week for the yens. What this means in terms of correlation, this means that all the yens will be going higher. Again, don't overtrade this week because you'll be holding positions over Christmas and the new year. And if you want to do that, that's fine. Just be aware of that. Now the markets to me look very, very interesting indeed. This is the S&P 500. Remember that the software takes a few seconds to load up. Bear that in mind. There you go. So we have a fresh sell on the S&P 500. This is looking very weak at the moment. But time will tell, of course. But into next year, we are expecting further downside across all markets. So further downside into the S&P 500. And the target's going to be somewhere down here at about 5404. Similar situation for the FTSE 100, of course. Fresh downside signal here, and further downside move is likely into this week, heading into somewhere around here. 7600 is the target for this week. Aussie 200 is also down. Aussie 200 index, that is down. Fresh sell signal, so we're expecting weaker prices. It's just the same Christmas is here, really, isn't it? I think this market's looking fantastic for some shorts into the market. 7715 is the target. Dow Jones, US 30, as it's known by brokers, is weak, very, very weak indeed. If this holds, now we're looking at level 2, just for those people who don't know. Level 3 signals are the most powerful, level 2s are medium, and level 1s are very weak. Once we get a level 3 signal, please don't ignore it. It means that liquidity is coming into the market. If all the sellers are in or all the buyers in, then just get in. Silver is looking weak as well. As we can see here, all the sellers are already in. So we are expecting the price to move down, and it's going to be moving down to somewhere around $26.62 this week. Gold looking weak, excuse all the numbers. I get closer to the market during the week. And I will be putting gold live into tomorrow morning. So it helps you guys make better decisions, maybe into a 30-minute chart, possibly, or a 15-minute time frame, depending on how I feel. But personally speaking, if we do get any shorts on gold into tomorrow, then I will be looking to have a day trade rather than holding positions over the week because it's nearly it's going to be 2 weeks off, isn't it? Euro dollar is to the downside, fresh signal coming in to the euro dollar, and that's really because the DXY is looking stronger, which will drive the euro dollar down. So further downside momentum is likely into next week, and we can see where really there's no real targets to go by. So I would be going into the 30-minute chart possibly and going short and holding it and trailing the trailing stop. Similar situation with the pound USD, of course. Once we see all these lining up, it's a beautiful thing and a great opportunity to come into the market. Fresh sell signal on your gold software. This is the GOS Pine script. For the people who don't know, this automatically generates the buy and sell signals without any other indicators. It automatically generates the red background, and it automatically generates the number of high liquidity or low liquidity into the market, high volumes. Automatically generates the number of sellers coming into the market as well. So look out for this. Further downside momentum is likely into the pound USD, heading for 122.98. Aussie USD has been weak for some time. We did expect it to break out, but it didn't, so never mind. Nothing gained, nothing lost. So further weakness is likely into the week. It's really a matter of take your pick. But what I would say to VIP members is look out for the level 3s. Be really fussy about which trades you take on. What I mean by that is if you have a level 2 signal on something and then a level 3 on another, take the level 3. Don't take both. Aussie USD to the downside, as we can see, as indicated by the software. This is a level 3 signal. This is a level 3 signal, so it's probably highly likely to go down to our target in the next 24 hours into Monday morning if the dollar decides it wants to continue up. Fresh signal on the US Swiss, no surprise there because the dollar is strong, and this does the opposite to the euro dollar. So as an example, if you've got a level 2 signal on the US Swiss but a level 3 on the euro dollar, then the euro dollar is going to be a more favourite trade to have because it's got more volatility in the market, more liquidity in the market, more importantly. So look out for this. This is what you're looking for. You can trade off the daily, you can trade off the 4 hour, you can trade off the 30-minute. It's totally up to you depending on what kind of trader you want to be. If you're trading off the daily, then really you're just becoming a position trader, aren't you? You'll be holding it for several weeks or even a couple of months, depending on your the way you want to trade. The US Canadian is looking very strong indeed. We have a fresh bull buy signal, a golden cross, and all the buys are in as well, and a level 3 signal. Now what you can do here, you can just simply go down to the 30-minute chart, down to the 30-minute chart, and just wait for the signal. Let's wait for the software to update. There we can see that obviously it's closed. But what you're looking for is this position here, and then you're just looking for a 3-to-1 is ideal if you get in early enough. What I mean by that, if you miss this position at the very earliest part of the break of structure, then you can wait for the buy signal or the buy signal or the buy signal. And then if you get in late, then just go 2-to-1 or even 1.5-to-1. It's totally up to you. Let's go back to the daily. So that's the daily on the US Canadian. Very simple way to trade. Even a complete beginner can do it, and that's the whole point of the Trading Mentors. It's designed for everybody from complete beginners to advanced. The US yen as well, we have fresh buy signals on the daily, so we do expect the price to go to 161 this week. This might be one of your favorite trades. Go down to the 30-minute chart, wait for the software to update, and then wait for the break and wait for everything to agree. Again, in a similar way to, in exactly the same way as you do ordinary. Look at this here. Have a look at this here. Let's dial in here. So once you get a level 3 on a 30-minute chart, just buy it. It might start off as a level 2. That's ordinary. That often happens. But then liquidity comes into the market and away you go. Euro Aussie, I know some of you trade this. I don't like some of these miners personally. They're less successful and less reliable, but nonetheless we can see that the price is achieving higher lows but not higher highs. So this is not one of my favorites. Pound Aussie, is parabolic to the upside in terms of the daily. So let's have a look at the daily, but the 30-minute is not working or not ready yet. We can see that all the buyers are in, and we do have buyers stepping in all the time into a level 3 on the daily. So this is again another one to watch. So again, shame Christmas is coming, but I love Christmas, so I'll be taking time off and enjoying myself with my family. So here we go with the Aussie Canadian to the downside. 88.55 is your target if you fancy that one. Lovely sell signal. Go down to the 30-minute and choose your time frame. Euro New Zealand, again parabolic to the upside. Lovely big fat buy signal here, so you could have got in much earlier. I think we might have done pretty much sideways in terms of direction. If you have a look at that, it's within itself, as I say. It's not really breaking out. There's no breaker structure on the daily, so this might not be one of our favorite ones. Pound New Zealand's better. You can see that this has broken to the upside, and we have breaker structure and going up to 22.486 probably tomorrow. Now the yens are not ready. The only one I've spotted here in terms of the yen, and the pound yen might be able, we'll have a look at that. We've got a fresh buy signal on the Swiss yen. So this could be a Swiss trade, or it could be yen trade. A stronger Swiss franc will drive this higher. A weaker yen futures will drive this lower. So keep an eye on that. That could be interesting. Fresh buy signal, but again, be careful. Pound yen to the upside, a fresh buy signal here as well. Again, this is looking very good. We don't have a number on this. We won't have a number until the morning. So lots of trading opportunities. And if you've got the software, you can actually decide when and where you want to trade. And moving into 2025, I think it's going to be an amazing year. So for traders, it really is, especially with this software. So have a wonderful weekend. I'll be putting gold live ready for tomorrow morning, just in case something's happening. If I'm out and about, you won't miss it. If you have the software, of course, then you make your own mind up. Have a great weekend.